Hey everybody, welcome back to World of Warcraft Shadowlands leveling. We have arrived back in Stormwind after completing Exile's Reach, and we're going to follow these quests all the way through, and it'll by nature send us into the Battle for Azeroth content.
We've been through a lot together.
Which is where the game funnels anybody who is new to World of Warcraft. You'll do Exile's Reach and then you'll go right into BFA because it's the most current content besides Shadowlands itself. It's good to be back in Stormwind. I must report our mission's success to the king, but I have an idea for what you can do in the meantime.
Best of luck to you.
Let's get the last piece of our armor set. Alright, look at that. We finally don't have a midriff, and yeah, this set looks pretty cool. I like it. We could do this. We could do this, but we're gonna follow the quest through. So if you wanted to just go right to a time walking campaign, you could choose I know my way around, but we're gonna continue through. Now that we are back in Stormwind, I need to deliver my mission report to King Rin. In the meantime, I've asked Lyndall to accompany you around the city. There's a lot to see and do in Stormwind, so feel free to explore at your leisure. I'll send for you once I've delivered my report to the king.
We'll meet again. Feel free to explore the city with Lindy while I report to King Rin. I'll send word once we have our next mission.
We could choose a specialization, but I think we're going to get to that as part of this introductory quest chain.
Nothing compares to the power of science.
Stormwind has a lot to offer adventurers like us, but it's far too big to explore on foot. The captain has arranged for you to receive a mount to help you get around. She said to speak with Curly at the stables in Old Town, but I can't seem to remember the way there. Have no worries. All we need to do is ask a guard for directions. It's funny that he says it's way too big to get around on foot, when like throughout WoW history you have predominantly, for your leveling experience, gotten around on foot. We are looking for the stable master over in Old Town.
Did you get directions?
We did.
It's
Safe
good
travels.
to be back in Stormwind.
We'll
Old
talk to him
Town.
and get it
Here
moving.
we come. It's a bit of a run, so follow me and don't get lost.
I'm really interested to see how much of the BFA content we get through before hitting level 50. Of the zones I'm going to focus on, I think I want to see the Drustvar stuff, because I think that's pretty pertinent to things that are going on in Shadowlands pertaining to Drust. So I think we're going to start there and do that for sure, and then we'll see what else we have time to do.
Hey, what's a holdup?
We're right here. What's your deal? I don't want to lose this guy. Alright, yeah, he kind of... You don't want to get too far away from him, apparently?
You need something?
Captain said you'd be coming here to pick up your mount. I hope you didn't have any problems finding the place. Now, before you ride off into the sunset, you'll need to learn how to ride. Luckily, we have a riding trainer right here.
Safe travels.
Hello.
Giddy up.
Have a good one.
Hey there. See you around.
We'll go ahead and we'll use this guy. It's fine for now.
Nothing compares to the power of science.
What's your specialty? Have you decided on a combat specialization yet? Since you're a hunter, you already know about the different classes available to adventurers. But did you know that there are also areas of specialization within each class? Choosing a specialization is an important decision. Your specialty determines your combat role in a party, as well as the kinds of weapons and abilities that you will use.
Let's visit a trainer to learn about specializing your skill set.
That was really close and convenient.
What's on your mind?
There are 3 specializations available to hunters: Beast Mastery, Marksmanship, and Survival. Beast Mastery hunters are masters of the wild who can tame a wide variety of beasts to assist them in combat. Marksmanship hunters are master sharpshooters who excel in bringing down enemies from afar. Survival hunters are skilled rangers who favor the use of explosives, animal venom, and coordinated attacks with their bonded beast. I thought a lot about going survival. I know it's not a very popular spec. I know it's probably not at endgame an optimal spec. Like, I think if we were gonna do a dungeon, we'd probably go into Beast Mastery. And it's so easy to switch. We just have to make sure we have a weapon for each spec, basically, if we're gonna do survival. But I like being up close and personal with enemies that we fight. I like melee combat. So I think while questing, maybe we try out survival.
See you soon.
Right now it would kind of screw us, right? Because we don't have a spear. So will he give us stuff if we go survival here?
An excellent choice,
Will
indeed.
he give us some gear? Didn't really do anything to our bar that was useful.
Great to meet you. Off with you.
Yeah. Let's stick it out, and maybe if we stay this spec, we'll get a weapon before we have to fight.
It's good to be back in Stormwind.
Home is where the hearth is. I don't know about you, but all this running around has got me thirsty. Why don't we head over to the Pig and Whistle Tavern and rest our legs over some cool pints of moonberry juice? While we're there, speak with Megan, the innkeeper, to make the Pig and Whistle Tavern your home.
To the Pig and Whistle. The first round's on me.
In the meantime, maybe we should actually put things on our bar that we're going to eventually use, which might just literally be Raptor Strike. That can't be right. Yeah, it's right until level 11. Okay. Raptor Strike it is. Let's not forget to mount up.
The Horde raided and destroyed most of the city a number of years ago. But as you can see, it's been rebuilt, good as new.
Hey there. See you later. Good day to you. Safe travels.
Hey, now we have 2 abilities. Great. Let's get our pet out, shall we? Hey, it's Henry.
We have to rescue my friends.
An urgent meeting. I've been looking all over Stormwind for you. Captain has delivered her report to the king. It appears that Stormwind requires your service yet again. The leaders of the Alliance have gathered together for a meeting at Stormwind Keep, and your presence has been requested by King Rin himself. I was instructed to find you and deliver this message without delay. It has been an honor serving with you. May the light bless you on your journey.
Be careful.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is we're never going to see any of these guys again. If you think about it that way, it's kind of a bummer. Wait. Where is it telling us to go? Like right behind this place. Are we missing something here? Oh, we have to speak with Lyndall. Yeah, of course.
Nothing compares to the It's been an honor adventuring with you, friend.
Yeah, you too, man. See you never, I guess. Apparently bigger and better things await us. This is kind of a strange pathway that doesn't get me where I thought it might. At first I was like, ooh, a shortcut. Nope. Not a shortcut.
It is good to hear your mission was a success, Captain. Ah, this must be the new recruit. Welcome.
Alright, speak to Captain Garrett.
Good to see you, recruit.
Excellent, you're here. King Rin and the others have been waiting your arrival.
Best of luck to you. We'll meet again.
The music here goes from like barely able to be heard to way too freaking loud. It's really good, but it's just way too loud. King Rin has called us together for an urgent council. It seems that there was some trouble with the Horde while we were away. The king was impressed with the valor and bravery that you demonstrated during our mission on Exile's Reach. Now that you have arrived, the meeting will begin without delay. Look at that, we're already so important that everyone's waiting on us. Doesn't really make sense. I mean, we started off where we were like a certified nobody, right? And just because we survived one expedition, we're suddenly the level 11 most important person in Azeroth. Alright. And we just now get our dog tags. That's how important we are.
Best of luck
War
to you.
against the Horde weighs heavily on my mind. What news do you bring, Spymaster?
I have received word that the Horde has joined forces with the Zandalari Empire. Their naval might has now vastly increased.
Then we must make new allies of our own. Jaina, what of Kultiras? Their fleet is second to none on the open seas. Can you convince them to rejoin the Alliance and add their strength to ours?
I must at least try. Without their support, our ships will be no match for the combined Horde and Zandalari navies. I will return with the Kultiran fleet, or not at all.
Be careful, Jaina. Light be with you.
And she's out.
Anduin, need I remind you that Jaina is the reason Kultiras left the Alliance? They will never welcome her back.
That is why she will not be going alone.
You there, level 11 champion. You will go with her. And convince all of Kultiras that it is okay.
Greetings, friend.
The Horde have forced our hand yet again.
You are always welcome in Stormwind.
Kultiras is the greatest naval power on Azeroth, and a former member of the Alliance. But we've had little contact with them since Jaina's father, Lord Admiral Dalen Proudmoore, was killed at Theramore. Many have said that Jaina believed so deeply in the promise of peace between the Alliance and the Horde that she betrayed her own father on that day. Perhaps she feels it is time to put that past to rest. Loath as I am to put Jaina at risk, Kultiras must rejoin the Alliance. Light be with you.
Captain Garrick speaks highly of you, recruit. I am certain that Jaina can depend on you.
Yeah.
And so can the Alliance.
Sure. What I believe here is, like, maybe we're originally being sent off as, like, Jaina's secretary. You know, like, obviously we're not that important, but everybody needs a secretary, and she doesn't have one. So maybe we're just, like, a glorified gopher at first. You know, I could believe that. Like, what are we going to do with this guy? Well, we can make him a gopher. He'd probably feel really good about it. It's Jaina, so...
Good to see you, recruit.
Oh, this is where we part ways, Captain. See you again never.
We'll meet again. I know you have a bright future.
Don't tell me we'll
ahead
meet
of you.
again.
Stay safe out there.
You know we won't.
And always remember your training.
I would love for these guys to all show up at somewhere in the Shadowlands. And look, now there's no music. Just strange whisper. Do you guys hear the strange whispers? Interesting. Yeah, the music went away, but I heard strange whispers. Wonder what that could be about. Where is she? Oh wait, we're gonna fly.
You
okay.
need something? See you around.
Sure, let's just fly on over to the docks. Why explore the city when we can fly around everywhere? It's interesting to go from classic, which like, you're lucky when you get a flight point, to going to retail where you get to have a flight point in the city. It's such a relief. I mean, don't get me wrong. I value, you know, having to go around and explore the world on foot. It's great, but yeah. It does feel good to catch a quick flight somewhere, I'll tell you that. And so yeah, I mentioned it before, but not playing Alliance, you know, always being a Horde player, I haven't seen much of the Alliance leveling in BFA, and I've definitely never devoted the time to reading all the quests, etc. that I have done, so all this stuff story-wise is basically new to me. Obviously, I've absorbed like the overall story points from like outside sources over time, but as far as the questing and stuff, it's all new to me.
We all have our ghosts.
Promise you'll come back?
I'll weather every storm if I know you are waiting for me.
Time to go, Jaina.
I love you, Papa.
Come topside, sweetheart.
Your loving mother will never forgive you, murderer.
Lady Jaina, we've arrived.
Thank you, Captain.
So far, like, the introduction is much more interesting and cinematic than I remember the Horde's introduction being. And the Horde introduction I played a few times. So, you know, I feel like that's probably pretty typical.
The time for dreaming is over.
I've also heard that Borealis is much better laid out than Zuldazar. So, we'll see how that is. Home again after all this time. They're not letting us any closer to the keep. We'll have to walk from here. Returning to Borealis has stirred feelings I thought I left behind. Memories smoothed away by years, like stones in the tide. It all feels raw again. I do not know how this will end, only that we must try.
I know what must be done. I hope this works.
Halt! State your intentions!
I am Jaina Proudmoore, I have come for an audience with Lord Admiral Catherine Proudmore, my mother.
We're taking you to Catherine, all right. You'll answer to her for your crimes against Kultiris.
As you wish.
Yeah, we're just the secretary. Can we, maybe... No? Alright.
Clear the way! Dangerous prisoners coming through!
I see the city guard is as disciplined as ever. My father was so proud of them. And now they see me as a criminal.
Mummy, who's that lady?
Come on, we're going home. Now!
I suppose I have earned this.
Get those civilians back! Form a perimeter!
It's the daughter of the sea!
Lady Jaina. Is that really her?
Oh, so there's Talia.
She's come back to finish us!
Murderer! Traitor!
I will suffer what I must. For the Alliance.
Yeah, this has been much more poignant and just like really well done and more interesting and relevant than I feel like what happened on the Horde.
So, my wayward daughter returns to the kingdom she betrayed. Why?
I have come to ask Kultiris for aid. On behalf of the Alliance.
The Alliance? Ha! Where were they when we begged for their help? When our husbands and sons and brothers were slaughtered at Theramore?
Do not blame the Alliance for my actions.
So you admit it? You admit that you were responsible for the deaths of our men?
I was. But I will do anything in my power to ease the suffering of Kultiris.
Catherine, enforce our laws. The punishment for treason is death.
Do you accept the judgment of your homeland?
I accept your judgment, Mother.
You are no daughter of mine.
Do what you will. She is nothing to me.
All right, well.
Beware, beware, the daughter of the sea.
Oh crap, they tossed us in the clink, huh? And so I'm guessing to follow up...
Hey, look who's finally awake.
Hey, it's Flynn. I'm guessing to follow that storyline, we would do the Tier Guard sound quests. And do all the questing here? I'm assuming that's how we would follow up on the Jaina storyline. Like, to me, the Jaina storyline is much more pertinent to me than what we saw on the Horde side, where we go and we rescue Talanji and Zul, and then we go to Zandalar. Like, those are characters that I was not familiar with, in a place that I was only vaguely aware of, whereas this is Jaina and Kultiras. Just seems like the Alliance gets the better questing set, like, at least right off the bat. We'll see how it fares over time.